Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Once adored for his sharp tongue and southern charm, on Chrisley knows best. Todd Chrisley was never one to play by the rules, at least not quietly. When he was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison in 2022 for bank fraud and tax evasion, the glossy world of fame, family, and designer suits shattered like a dropped champagne flute. Now, from behind bars, Todd has re-emerged into the spotlight. Not through his usual perfectly lit confessionals or lavish home life, but through a stunning confession that has taken the public by storm. According to new reports and conversations leaked from inside the Pensacola federal prison camp, Chrisley has not only adjusted to prison life but may even be manipulating it. His own words, relayed through an insider source: "I make the staff miserable, intentionally." Chapter 2. A calculated confession. It wasn't a slip. This wasn't Todd talking in frustration or venting to fellow inmates. This was a statement strategic, provocative, and power-laced. An ex-prison counselor who recently left the facility anonymously confirmed to a media outlet, "Todd knows exactly what he's doing. He's polite, but piercing. He's pushing boundaries, questioning every procedure, and constantly filing grievances. He's weaponized the rulebook. But why? Why would a celebrity, now in prison, choose to antagonize the very staff who control his daily life?" Chapter 3. Power in powerless. Neshri's admission isn't just a reflection of rebellion. It's a masterclass in reclaiming power in a powerless environment. Deprived of the comforts and cameras of his former life, Todd appears to have reinvented himself within the institution, not as a defeated inmate, but as a man still in control. Former inmates who served time alongside him spoke to this. He reads every rulebook like it's a Bible. He files reports not just for himself but for others too. He knows how to manipulate the staff without ever raising his voice. It's like watching a courtroom drama play out in real life every day. Chrisley's strategic moves have turned him into a sort of jailhouse lawyer, advocating for inmate rights while simultaneously making life harder for guards. Chapter 4. The Chrisley Code of Prison Conduct. Inside the prison walls, Todd reportedly has followers. Inmates drawn to his charm, his confidence, and his ability to stir the pot while staying within the lines. A former cellmate revealed he calls it the Chrisley Code, his own moral compass behind bars. Basically, if you treat him like dirt, he'll make your life a living hell. But if you respect him, he'll protect you. From organizing collective complaints to refusing to cooperate during headcounts without a paper trail, Chrisley's tactics have created an invisible tension line between inmates and guards. But while some admire him, others worry he's escalating tensions in ways that could backfire. Chapter 5. Family fallout. Meanwhile, on the outside, the Chrisley family is struggling to maintain its public image. Savannah Chrisley, Todd's daughter, and now the family's spokesperson, continues to advocate for her father's mistreatment claims and deteriorating prison conditions. But when asked about Todd's miserable staff confession, Savannah offered a tight-lipped response. "My father believes in standing up for himself. Always has. He's not going to be broken, but he's not cruel. If anything, the system has been cruel to him." Still, public perception is divided. Is Todd a hero fighting back against a flawed system, or an arrogant celebrity who refuses to adapt to accountability? Chapter 6. The Psychology of Power Play. To better understand Todd's behavior, we turn to prison psychologist Dr. Linda Reynolds, who has studied high-profile inmates for over a decade. For men like Todd Chrisley, prison isn't just punishment. It's identity erosion. People like him need control. They need to matter. So when you take away fame and freedom, they look for the next arena where they can be dominant. In this case, it's psychological warfare. She notes that his tactics, while not illegal, are emotionally manipulative. He likely doesn't see it as cruelty. He sees it as reclaiming fairness. But the result is a toxic environment for those who are simply doing their jobs. Chapter 7. Media frenzy. The revelation has ignited the internet. Headlines scream, "Todd Chrisley terrorizing prison staff," while Twitter has erupted with both support and scorn. Trending tweets: Todd Chrisley turning prison into a Bravo spin-off. Iconic. So we're praising entitled white-collar criminals now. Hashtag Chrisley goes tougher. He's exposing how messed up the system is. Let him work it. YouTube channels, TikTok explainers, and podcasts have all jumped into the frenzy-some dramatizing Chrisley as a prison rebel, others questioning the ethics of his behavior. His confession has, ironically, returned him to center stage. Chapter 8. Staff speak out and willing to remain silent. A few former and current prison staff have now spoken anonymously, venting their frustrations. It's like he's always watching. He knows every policy. If you make one misstep, he'll document it and file a report. He weaponizes kindness, acts innocent while building a paper trail. We have to walk on eggshells. Some staff have even asked for transfers, citing undue stress and manipulation. There are whispers of higher-ups considering moving Chrisley to a more secure facility, one less lenient with inmate staff interactions. Chapter 9. The long game. But is Chrisley's endgame really just about harassment? Or is he playing a longer, deeper game? Some believe his antics serve a larger purpose, to document systemic abuse, build a public case, and maybe even seek an early release based on mistreatment or institutional failings. One prison attorney speculates, if he can prove consistent staff retaliation, policy violations, or emotional abuse, he could file for a sentence reduction or protective transfer. And if that doesn't work, he's building a public defense for when he gets out. Chapter 10. A new prison drama. Rumors are swirling that producers have already reached out to Todd's legal team for exclusive post-release rights to a docuseries. Tentative title, Chrisley Uncuffed. Whether a deal will be made remains to be seen. But Todd's confession and prison conduct may be laying the foundation for his second act, a raw, gritty chronicle of survival behind bars with a southern twang and a sharp tongue. Chapter 11. Redemption or Ruin. Todd Chrisley's confession has raised profound questions about accountability, justice, and privilege. Is he fighting a broken system from within or simply refusing to accept that he is no longer the king of the castle? In the end, the truth may lie somewhere in between. A man used to lights and luxury now finding solace and strength in psychological warfare. Whether that path leads to redemption or ruin depends on what Todd does next. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and please subscribe our channel to get update news.